I'm Stan Farthing with LDA Creations Silver Lake Workshops in the beautiful historic restored Silver Lake Mill in Dayton, Virginia. We're in the bottom level of the mill right now, and the sound you can hear in the background is the water coming over the dam. I want to talk today about churches and schools. Those are institutions with which people develop a strong emotional attachment. And so I want to show you some of the things that we can do with respect to churches and schools. That might be for alumni of schools, that can be a fundraiser, or it could be gifts for those who give large amounts of money. And for churches, they tend to be used for anniversaries and fundraisers and things like that. So first I want to show you a little bit about how we develop art. This is neither a church nor a school, but it shows really well. We take the photos that are provided by our customer, and in this particular case, the customer wanted the building, but also with the boat that is stored in the building coming out of the front. So we had the picture of the boat, the dragon boat, and the building, which is the boathouse called the Dragon's Lair. Candace took the photo of the building and started layering pieces from the computer onto it to kind of build the building out of these pieces. She had this photograph, and then she was able to enhance the color in it, and so then she was able to take the dragon's head out of the photograph and put it so that it's coming out of the building. And so this we did for Jasper's Lair, the dragon boat in Elmira, New York, and they were very enthusiastic about that. So we can take your photo and we can do cool stuff with it. So now here are a couple of buildings. This is Monticello. We've done a building for Dallas Baptist University, which looks almost exactly like Monticello. And so we can take the photograph of the building, make it so it looks like it's been painted. This is a high school. Again, we took the photo of the high school and built it from the painted elements in the computer. And so this is how we do that for a building. And so if you're at a school and you're planning homecoming or something like that, this is Wilson Hall on the campus at James Madison University, one of our local universities here in the Valley. And so again, we took the photograph of the building and adapted it into the replica there. And so we've done this replica in 2 or 3 different sizes. And of course, when we take that art, we can then shrink it down to make it the ornament size as well. And that tends to work especially well for schools, because some folks are going to want to make a replica. They'll display it on a shelf or on a door frame or somewhere like that. Some folks might feel that the replica is more money than they can really spend, but they can get the ornament, which is smaller and therefore significantly less expensive, but they can display that on their Christmas tree or somewhere like that. Here's another church. Here's a church that we did. This church art can be, again, easily adapted into an ornament, so that if you want to sell the ornament as a fundraiser, maybe have a few of the larger replicas available as well, in case some folks do want those. So we can do things for churches and schools. Again, institutions and buildings with which people have strong emotional connections. It's a way to give them a nice memory of the church or the school, and it's a way for you as an institution, a church or a school, to turn that into some economic support for the things that you're trying to do as an organization. I'm Stan Farthing with LDA Creations Silver Lake Workshops in Dayton, Virginia. We'd love to help your church or school accomplish some of its mission, some of its purpose, by making replicas and or ornaments for you. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.